Guys, Alcieste is here. You're watching Sporting Icons.
All right, everybody. Hope you're all doing fantastic. So, about 3 days ago, I put out a top 25 in the heavyweight division based on what I felt was the top 25. Now, I didn't do that with the hope that you're all going to agree with me. I wanted you to critique it and give me reasons why as well, why certain people shouldn't be in certain positions and whatever else. But again, it's all based on what they've done in their career and that as well. So who they fought and how do they perform at times and whatever else, okay? So I gave you my top 25. Some of you did critique it. Some of you did just say, that's ridiculous. In that person in that position shouldn't be there. But you need to give me a reason why, okay? You need to give me an alternative. And many of you did. Some of you come out with like your own list and all that kind of stuff. So again, I've taken the average. So this is a heavyweight ranking system based on what you all say. So it's a ranking system for the fans, by the fans, if you like, because we're all tired of the regular sanctioned bodies and their biases and all that kind of good stuff. So if you are new to this channel, make sure you are subscribed, okay? And if you're a heavyweight out there and you want to be part of this top 25, you know what to do. Beat somebody in this top 25, okay? Very, very simple. Now, the new top 25 is quite vastly different to the top 25 that I had out before. I've had to make some changes that did hurt my soul a little bit, I will say, but I do have to swallow my pride because ultimately this is voted for by you. So anyway, let's get to it. Number 25, Carlos Takam. Number 24, Murat Gassiev. Number 23, Ajit Kabiel. Number 22, Derek Chisora. Number 21, Kubrat Pulev. Number 20, Mike McCauley. Number 19, Zhilei Zhang. Number 18, Jermaine Franklin. Number 17, Fabio Wardley. Number 16, Otto Wallin. Number 15, Jared Anderson. Number 14, Frank Sanchez. Number 13, Hughie Fury. Number 12, Daniel Dubois. Number 11, Michael Hunter. Number 10, Joseph Parker. Number 9, Arsenbek Makhmadov. Number 8, Filip Hrgovic. Number 7, Dillian Whyte. Number 6, Deontay Wilder. Number 5, Andy Ruiz Jr. Number 4, Joyce. Number 3, Anthony Joshua. Number 2, Tyson Fury. And number 1, Oleksandr Usyk. So that is the top 25. As you can see, it's quite vastly different to the top 25 that I had. And I suppose some of the biggest changes would be the insert of Carlos Takam, Murat Gassiev and Ajit Kabiel at 23, 24 and 25. They weren't in my top 25 last time out. But a lot of you feel that they should be. Reason being, Ajit Kabiel, of course, is the European heavyweight champion. And Carlos Takam, he did defeat Tony Yoka. So if it's good enough for Martin Bakole to be in the top 25, it should be good enough for Carlos Takam. Okay, so fair dues. That's what a lot of you said. So they feature in there. Other changes as well, which of course did hurt my feelings a little bit, is the fact that I had to drop Dillian Whyte by quite a few positions down to number 7. But again, a lot of you have stated that based on his last couple of performances, but again, he does have a very good resume compared to most in the heavyweight division, and he does get in there and he does fight. He has fought Joshua, he has fought Fury and many others. So I've had to drop him down to number 7. So sorry, Dillian, please don't give me some abuse, all right? It weren't me, all right? But And again, with Hughie Fury, some of you felt that I had Hughie Fury too high as well. And again, I based it on what I feel is going to be happening rather than what has happened. Okay, so again, I've had to drop him down a few positions. Some of you said that I had Frank Sanchez too low. Again, I totally disagree with people who say that. But I boosted him up again based on what a lot of you said. And the reason why I had him so low is because he just fought a Daniel Mars. I mean, who's he fighting? Who's he beating that deserves a high ranking? Anybody can pad out the record, and that appears to be what it is that he's doing, especially if the rumors are true. He's been taking on Chris Arreola next. That's not good enough, is it? But anyway, it's not my list. This is yours. So you all say I should boost him, and that's exactly what I've done. Zhilei Zhang, I had too low as well, because obviously a lot of you feel that... I mean, firstly, I think a lot of it is biased because some people want him to be a little bit high to justify Joyce fighting him. Of course, I get that. But he did beat Filip Hrgovic. Didn't get the decision, but it is what it is. So officially, he didn't beat Filip Hrgovic, but most of you feel that he did. But again, it's in my mind, same thing. When he fought Jerry Forrest beat Zhilei Zhang, and he didn't get the decision. So I have to weigh it all up. Fabio Wardley, I had too high. A lot of you felt. Because, I mean, again, he is British champion and he is looking good and whatever else. And some of you keep mentioning about some of the dubious stoppages. Again, I don't particularly agree with that, but okay, I've listened to you and I have dropped him down by a couple of positions. Now, some of you have said that people like Bakhtir Jalilov, he should be in the top 25. But again, yes, he's the Olympic gold medalist, but he hasn't beat anybody of note, okay? He really hasn't. So until he does so, I don't think he should be in the top 25. So if he was to defeat a credible opponent, then okay, of course. Other ones as well, some of you say that Tony Yoka should still be in there despite the fact that he lost to Martin Piccoli and Carlos Takam. Okay, but again, most of you agree that he shouldn't be. Some people say Luis Ortiz should be in there. I'm not too sure based on what. I mean, who's he beat? These are the questions that have to be answered. People say Deontay Wilder should be higher. So again, I have boosted him compared to the last one. Well, I say boosted, I've moved him up a position. But again, who's he beaten? Okay, but again, some of you did say he put on good performances against Tyson Fury in the first fight and the third fight. Again, okay, noted. So let's see what he does next in as well. Would Joyce, should he overtake Anthony Joshua next month if he defeats Zhilei Zhang at the weekend? Is a win over Zhilei Zhang, is that good enough to overtake Anthony Joshua? If Zhilei Zhang wins, of course, he's going to be boosted from number 19 right the way up, isn't he? If he defeats Joyce. But again, I like to put it down to, and I think a lot of you will agree with as well, it's not always a case of whether or not you lose, it's also the fact that you give it a go and the fact that you gave it your best. And that's all anybody can really ask for, isn't it? Ducking and all that kind of thing is just not good enough for boxing fans. Now, I know a lot of you say that I had Daniel Dubois too high, and he has retained his position compared to last month in at number 12. But again, he is the WBA regular world heavyweight champion. So again, he does have that credential. Did he beat anyone noteworthy to get it? No. But he's going to be fighting Oleksandr Usyk next. So whether people agree with that or not, that's exactly what's going to be happening next as well. Some people say that Kubrat Pulev should be quite high. Others say he shouldn't be in the top 25. Again, people say he's inactive. Some people said he's retired. If he has retired, please somebody let me know that he has officially done that. So, of course, I'll drop him. But right now, you know what? He has been in there with some pretty decent opposition, and he has beaten some people as well. People say that Jermaine Franklin shouldn't be in the position that he is. But again, those who say that, again, this is just my argument here. He did a very good performance against Dillian Whyte, and he gave everything that he could against Anthony Joshua. Okay, he come up short on twice. But again, Otto Wallin, he's ranked high as well. People didn't really critique that one. He put on a good performance against Tyson Fury, but what else has he really done? You see? So, again, we have to weigh it up. Anyway, these are the rankings based on what you all have said. I said no one's ever going to be 100% happy with it, but I'll make the amendments and the changes going forward each and every month. So the next one for this particular video will be on the 1st of May. Okay, so again, make sure you are subscribed. Have a great day. Drop your comments below so I can take note. Catch you all in the next video. Subscribe.